First, we're going to introduce a song from your new record that we're going to get into in depth in a minute as well. This is called John Wayne's in Love. This is an instrumental track that you've put together for us today. Tell us about the song a little bit.
Well, what happened was when I came into the studio, Dave Parks, I thought Dave Parks was going, Craig, you're out of your mind. You know, these parts don't work together. Instead, they go, I like it. But overall, the premise, the intro of the part is because I noticed in every John Wayne and Western, they have to have the 3 minutes with a woman, usually talking over a horse, right? And that's the love, love interest, right? But every time they show one in all these movies, there's an elderly Hispanic man playing classical guitar, just random stuff, just like
sitting on the porch. Yep.
You know what I mean? He's not playing a melody.
Right.
He's just playing random stuff. And he's always there. And it's like, that's the whole soundtrack of all the, if you watch them enough, you'll see.
That's true.
And then the second part was John Wayne talks to the girl. Next thing you know, he jumps on a horse and they gallop away to do whatever they're going to do. And usually chase villains or Indians or whatever he's going to chase.
It's such a visual song for a song with no lyrics.
Right.
Yeah.
And at the end, when I go into the last section, that's the Indians and the villains chasing them back. So that's why, look at it. I added that last section. I don't know why, but I added it. For all I know, John Wayne could be in heaven by the time that part comes around, or everybody else is in heaven. Depends on John Wayne,
So it's just all inspired by a film.
Just any film, any Western, that there's John Wayne, or I don't care who it is, whatever Western star it is, and they're talking to the love interest, and they don't choose any other kind of music other than that.
Yeah.
They don't have somebody screaming down in the valley or any of that stuff. They just, matter of fact, the only music you really see in those things is in the bar, and during that particular thing.
The music is present sometimes too. You just don't always see the player too. Like, it's funny. I just watched Horizons, American Saga, which is by Kevin Costner. It's on Max, and we're not sponsored, so. But yeah, it's the same concept, just the same thing. And this is a 21st century Western, so it hasn't evolved too far from the John Wayne era. And we're so excited to share this live performance of John Wayne's in Love by the one and only Craig Wallace, only here on the Boston Chris podcast. Y'all check it out.